It's Sunday morning and it's only 8 in the morning. I got up and went to the hotel to eat breakfast with my parents before I just dropped them off at the airport. So I'm here on my own, which is really crazy that I'm just in Iowa by myself. I'm currently sitting at Walmart picking up groceries for the week. I start my internship tomorrow at 8 a.m. with BAE. So I'm excited, definitely a little nervous, but today is really about just prepping for that. Trying to stay busy so I don't just sit around and think about it too much, but I want to meal prep a little bit. There's supposed to be like a little local grocery store close to me that I want to check out, maybe do a Target return, and then hopefully go for a run. But it's really gray and a little bit rainy out today here, so we shall see. Got a quick 2 miles in. Good news is I can go run at noon because it's literally 72 degrees out. So that was fire. Definitely very different because it's very hilly here and windy. So that's a different challenge. I think I'm gonna eat, shower, go run my errands. The sun decided to come out. I'm off to run my errands. I'm going to a little coffee shop called I'll Meet You There. It's been highly recommended by my TikTok For You page, and it's right next to the little Hy-Vee grocery store I'm gonna check out. And then I'm heading over to Target for a return, which I realized I forgot the light bulbs inside. I need to go grab those. And then I have like more of a list than I expected at Target, so we're gonna look for a couple things. Hair is soaking wet because I wanted to give it a nice fresh clean before tomorrow. Spending so much time in the Czech Village in the future. I had to restrain myself because there were like 3 vintage stores that looked so cute, and the coffee shop, I didn't take many videos because it was so busy and I don't like want to film random people. It was so cute and it was super busy, and there were so many like comfy looking couches and people doing work, and I was like, man, like I almost wish I had homework so I could just sit here all day and like do work, and there were people just sitting there reading. So I've yet to try the coffee. We're gonna try in a sec. Okay, so she's quite yummy. She's very cute. Like they called it like the sunshine, hence the little sun. And it was like caramel and coconut. So it's quite yummy. I'm enjoying it. We'll definitely return to this place. But for now, I have to go get the groceries I forgot at Hy-Vee. I think this is their version of Publix, and it's bussin'. So that was absolutely terrifying. I went on Sunday not thinking anything of it, so that might have been why it was so busy, but it's the busiest place I've seen here, so. But I survived, got what I needed, and now we're off to Target. So I'm back and it's time for your haul. Target was a bit of a letdown, honestly. It didn't quite have what I was looking for, but the good news is that means I get to go thrift those things. So like one of the things I was looking for was like all my spatulas and stuff have nowhere to go, and I just need like a little holder to put them in. And I want one that's just like cheap, like it can be simple. And for some reason that's impossible to find. And then I wanted like a little tray or something to like put my keys in when I come in. I don't know, there's cute stuff. There just wasn't much of what I need, but I did get this. It's already in my car. Basically, I'm no longer driving Dino, which makes me want to cry, but I have the big white car and I needed a different cable in order to connect my phone to the aux. There actually is aux, so I'm gonna use it if it's there. So I got that. And then the other thing I got is a nice fat power strip because currently my coffee machine cannot plug in on its coffee cart, which is really inconvenient. So this is for my coffee and my toaster, you know, the necessities. Going for my work bag. And then the last thing I got in here was I ended up just buying a little jewelry holder. I was also looking for that. And this isn't exactly what I wanted, but it'll work for like my rings and stuff. So there's that. And then my Sterling Hy-Vee haul is broccoli and cookie butter for my coffees and syrup for my coffees because the only one I have right now is pumpkin spice. I'm not quite in a pumpkin spice mood. So that's all that. It's a little past 4 now. I'm gonna put all this stuff away, maybe rot for a little bit, and then probably cook dinner / do the homework that I'm supposed to be doing for tomorrow morning. So. Driving to my first day of work, feeling good. So we'll see you afterwards. So I survived. I definitely survived. It was good. The goal for the day was just to not be super anxious, and I wasn't, but it was just a lot of like being on, being alert, information overload. So I'm currently exhausted, but I did get 2 new goodie bags that I figured we'd go through together. I haven't even looked through them yet, so here we go. First one, I did get a shirt. Bam. NSS Operations. That's basically the segment I'm working in. I got a water. Why does it look like someone drank out of it? I got a water bottle. This is my snack bag. I got one of the first bag was snack bag. Did get a coffee that I did sit and drink because I was gonna fall asleep at my desk. Freeze-dried pears. Never had that. Asian pears specifically. Ooh, a sweet and salty mix. Cheese balls. That's fire. A mini Slim Jim. I've never seen one this small. I might eat these now. Mott's gummies. And Dot's Homestyle pretzels. Then I also got this bag, and I think this is my Welcome to Leap programming bag, I think. So I think this one's more exciting. Okay, dope. By the way, NSS is for Navigation Sensor Systems. Yes, perfect. But I also got a notebook, which is great because I literally was about to, oh, it's a dotted one. I was literally about to go buy myself a notebook at Target today because I need one to take notes in. Oh, that's great. I got a pop socket. Dang, these are nice. Okay, bottle opener. It's a magnet. It can go in my fridge. Nice little lanyard. And then this is really bougie. It's giving a Stanley though. Okay, but like kind of fire haul. And this bag will be nice. Anyways, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna eat some food and rot for the rest of the day. And then I go back to work again tomorrow. And hopefully I get to do a little bit more, because today there was like IT issues with setting up my laptop. It was a lot of just like sitting around and trying to get that figured out, and then like sitting with my boss and talking through kind of my goals and stuff, which was good. But tomorrow I'm ready to like do some things. So I've used up my hotspot and I can't watch my show, and I have to go buy a router. So that's what we're doing now. I'm a hot mess, but I can still be back before the sun even sets, so I might as well go. Router required. So I survived my second day of work. Definitely went better than the first. The first day was just so long. But today I got to do a little bit more, so it was a little more exciting. I did sit in a lot of meetings, but it was all really interesting to me because it was new stuff. And they did like their quarter 2 review for operations today, and I learned a lot there. Basically, BAE does navigation solutions for active military. It's very like real world and stuff. There's also a guy who's like on the Space Force team, like he's in gear and everything. He hangs out, he helps and stuff. So very cool stuff. Once again, I am exhausted and it's currently 4:30. I'm gonna go inside and like rest, decompress for maybe an hour. I really don't want to run, but I need to do it, I feel like. So I'm gonna try and do that, go for a run, then come home, eat and sleep. So that's the plan for my rest of my day.
That'll be 670 at the window. Thank you.
Hey guys! So I haven't been filming much this week because obviously I've just been surviving, and it is currently Thursday, later afternoon. I got off work at like 4:20ish, and today is the day that I unfortunately have a few errands because I need things like before tomorrow. So I picked up a Caribou coffee. So trying a new place. Obviously it's not a local place. It's really good. I got like a mocha shaken espresso, really yummy. We'll definitely be returning. So I picked up that. I haven't been having a second coffee. I've just been drinking a coffee at home in the morning and then not having a second coffee throughout the day, when that's almost killing me. So yeah, good for my bank account, but my body's not enjoying that. But I'm currently sitting in line at the pharmacy, of course. We have to pick up some meds, and then we're heading over to Target. I need like 3 items for tomorrow, so we're gonna go over and do that. And then I'm gonna head home. I'm going to cook dinner and probably go to sleep, because I go to sleep early now because I'm exhausted after a 8-hour workday. Each day at my co-op gets a little bit better. I obviously, as I get more comfortable, but then like yesterday I got assigned my projects, so I kind of have an idea of what I'm doing, and today I finished all my like online training learning. I also like this week got to be part of like one of their events to improve a production line, so I got to hear about the entire process of making one of their products, and it was just really cool. And like I feel like it really gave me much more of an understanding of the factory floor and stuff. So very exciting stuff. Yeah, the stuff they do is so cool, and like I wish I could like show you guys. Unfortunately I can't. So yeah, I'm excited to be there. I'll tell you all a little bit more about the projects another time, but yeah. The tank finally ran out of gas. Maybe I could have gotten the basket. It's my favorite section. Well, I just dropped my entire paycheck for the day on gas and 5 items at Target, but it's okay. It was a successful trip, and now we're going home to eat. Finished my first work week. Left my umbrella on the counter. It's okay. did so much nothing today. I was losing my mind, but I got to leave a little early because I worked overtime yesterday and I've been getting there early, so finally on my way home I plan to rot this evening. Good morning. It is Saturday morning and we are off to explore just a little bit. I have a very chill day planned. My goal this week was just to work the 40-hour work week and like show up and survive. Because obviously like I didn't know what that was gonna be like and all those things. So I haven't really pushed myself to do very much. But this morning I'm going back over to the Czech Village. I am gonna go back to I'll Meet You There, which is a coffee place I already tried. But I'm gonna grab a coffee, walk around that area a little bit. They have a bunch of little cutie vintage stores and I'm looking for a couple things. So hopefully I find some success there. Don't know exactly where the day will bring me, but for now I know I need some coffee. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So I just got back. The Czech Village is really cute, and the first vintage store I went to was 10 out of 10. Like, we'll definitely be returning, all that jazz. The second one was like less clothing and very like vintage trinkets, which would be it was really cool. It just like wasn't anything that I would buy or anything like that. Like, it was like old dolls and things like that. So those were the two stops, and then I went over to Drop-In Resale, which is in that area, and it's right next to a Dollar Tree. Now Drop-In Resale is like thrift. It was more Goodwill vibes, except it was all super cheap, and like usually when I go to a thrift store I don't feel like it's that dirty, but this time I felt like everything I touched was like super gross and dirty. But it's somewhere I would definitely return because I think like everything was so cheap. I think it's somewhere you could really find some gems, but I didn't have a whole lot of luck today. Did get a couple things though. And then of course, because the Dollar Tree was right there, I did stop by and ended up having success there too. So I'll give you my little haul. First thing, at the coffee shop, I did buy a hat. I saw this hat last week and I was like, that's really cute. I kind of want it. I need a hat up here anyways for anytime I'm going on like a hike or anything like that. And so I just got this coffee hat. Shout out Kayla and Minta helped me pick the color because there's a blue one too. But this will be perfect for like hiking. And I would like put it on and show you, but I have my pins in. So yeah, I'm excited to have that. And it was very cheap for like a new hat, so I'm excited about that. At the resale place, I wanted a vase just to hold flowers. Tomorrow I think I'm gonna go to a coffee/flowers shop in downtown and might get some flowers, and so I just needed a vase. And in general I need a vase that's like a little bit smaller and taller because all my vases are really thick and it makes it look like you have 0 flowers even when you have a lot of flowers. So this was 50 cents. Got a little like vase, definitely need to clean that. And then I got 3 clothing items. So I got a vase and 3 clothing items for $7. Yeah. I needed one more big t-shirt, which is really crazy because I have so many at home. But I just like, as soon as I get home from work, I like to shower and throw on a big t-shirt and just like wear it. So, and I wanted some like local gear, and I just found this University of Iowa. It is lacrosse, but I don't know, it's kind of what I needed. So there's that. And then this will be good for work. It's just a plain blue long sleeve, but it's like from the Loft. It still looks nice. And then this last one, we'll see. I have some ideas with it, but it currently has this like turtleneck on it, which is so ugly. Like I wanted to cut this out, but you know how I love a big like long sleeve with shorty shorts kind of deal? I'm thinking this, but I would cut it off so it'd be like kind of like a little off the shoulder. We shall see. It is also like really nice. It's a Land's End one. Oh, just kidding. A nice LL Bean one, and it's like the material is really nice and it just looks clean. So I really have to wash all those because even touching them now I feel gross. So I'm gonna do that before I try them on even. That was that. And then the Dollar Tree. I wanted somewhere to like throw my keys, and that's part of what I was looking for today, was like a little trinket tray. And I ended up just finding this. It's super plain and maybe boring at the Dollar Tree, but I feel like it's kind of gonna be perfect for what I want. So that, paper towel holder, super exciting. Little mini clips, and you're like, Abigail, you have so many clips, but I needed the ones that I have this size. I only have one of, and it's halfway broken, and so I need some new ones of those. I didn't bring any lotion with me up here, and I found like the little body butter ones. Like this was only $1, which is great. So that's my little haul. It's already almost 1 o'clock, which I had no idea. I got home, I thought it was like 11:30, and it was 1. I think I'm gonna hang around here a little bit, eat some lunch. I definitely want to go for a run or something at some point. I may just hang out here until I decide to run, and I'll go explore an area during that time. And then I'll plan out like kind of what I want to do tomorrow. Like tomorrow I need to get groceries and stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and like make my list, put my order in, that kind of jazz today. So I'm really craving Dunkin', which is an issue I have, but we're gonna go get some because I wanted to see how close it was to work anyways. So we're gonna go do that. Okay, so updates. The one by work that I've been so excited about is one of the freaking Dunkin' Expresses in the Pilot gas stations, which doesn't count as a Dunkin' because it doesn't serve everything and it's gross, which was sad. But there was another one kind of near the Walmart Target I knew, so I came over here. It's on Edgewood, which is basically like their version of Archer, so it's like a busier area. But they had one. I got their new strawberry cloud latte, and I can already smell the strawberry. I've been very into strawberry. I'm very excited to try this, so I'm gonna give you a taste test. And then I'm also gonna try and drive home without maps, see if I can get there by myself. I know, big girl things. Best time. Okay, so that part just tastes like the normal. Let's see if I can get some of the foam. I didn't get like any foam. Wow, that's really good. The foam tastes straight like a strawberry milkshake. Very, probably artificial strawberry, which is quite yummy. Anyways, I spent the rest of my day doing a little bit of chores and cleaning up. I did end up going for my run and exploring a new area, but unfortunately my phone died, so I did not get to film any of that. But I had a great first week of work, and I'm really excited to be here, and exciting things are up ahead. So yeah. Oh.